Every afternoon, Thomas the Tank Engine puffed along his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. First, they passed the water mill. Next, they came to a big farm. Then they saw the bridge with visitors. Therefore, Jesus said, "Wait, this was a second way." When we hear Thomas coming along, they stood on the bridge waving until he is out of sight. One morning, Thomas was late. He had to stop at a signal before the bridge to talk to some new children. Percy the Green Engine was waiting too. "Hurry up, Thomas," he said, called when the signal dropped. "If you're late, the Topham Hatt might get a new engine to replace you." He would never do that, thought Thomas. But he was worried. Next day, Thomas hurried along the line. There was the bridge. And then there was an inspector waving a red flag. There on the bridge, Thomas could saw some children. They were waving. Something must be wrong, thought Thomas. This station's for goods, not passengers. "Help, Thomas, help," called the children. "We're really glad to see you," they said. "Please, will you take us home?" The station master explained to Thomas's driver that a school bus broken down, and all the parents would be worried if the children were late. Thomas waited as the children walked down from the bridge. Then Thomas took them over to the next station where Birdie the bus was waiting to take them home. Oh. When Thomas finished his journey, he was very late. He was worried that the Topham Hatt might be cross with him. I warned Thomas, puffed Percy to James. "He's been late one time too many. He'll be in trouble now." But the next morning when Thomas came to pick up his passengers, Sir Topham Hatt was nowhere to be seen. "Thank goodness," sighed Thomas. Thomas knows every part of his branch line. But just ahead was a stretch where the hot sun had bent the rails on the track. "Careful, Thomas," called his engineer, but it was too late. "That's done it," said the engineer. "We shan't get any further today." But what about my passengers? Said Thomas. Don't worry, they'll be looked after, replied the engineer. Then, while the workmen repaired the lines, Thomas had while workmen repaired the lines, Thomas had to shut freight cars in the yard. Then, later that day, Bertie came to see him. I understood you need my help again, he said. Yes, Bertie, replied Thomas sadly. I can't run without my rails. So Bertie set off to collect Thomas's passengers. Hello, Bertie, said the passengers. We're really glad to see you. Bertie drove along the road that runs by the railway. He stopped at each station along the line. Sometimes he stopped between stations to let people off closer to their homes. Thomas was very miserable. I had lost all my passengers to Bertie. They like him better than me. Sir Topham had arrived. Your branch line is repaired, he said. I'm gonna change your timetables so that you and Bertie can work together more. When Thomas reached the station, there to his relief were all his passengers. Bertie is a good bus, they said, but we missed our train rides with you, they said. Later, Thomas spoke to Bertie. Thank you for looking after my passengers. That's all right, Thomas, said Bertie. I like making new friends, too. But I'm glad to share them with you, replied Thomas, and always will be.